Hello and welcome to today's edition of Trojan Talk. I'm your host, Paige Ray. We have a very familiar face to viewers. This is Aaron Taylor, the one and only, who now has a new title. Go ahead and share.
Well, I'm television manager here at TrojanVision. And first off, just let me say before we get any more, feels really weird to be on the receiving end of the questions here after doing this for 21 years.
Yes.
And obviously you're doing it now and doing a fine job so far.
Oh, thank you.
So you picked some great guests so far to start things off.
I tried.
But I will not dominate this. So it's your interview. Go for it. So.
Well, Aaron, let's first talk about, you mentioned 21 years. That's a long time. How did you end up here at Troy?
Well, I graduated from Troy with a broadcast journalism degree. So originally I actually started off my collegiate career at another university in Alabama that will remain nameless. But I always knew I wanted to do broadcasting, but there wasn't really a broadcasting program at the school that I chose. Yeah. But I always knew about Troy from high school. I had experience. Matter of fact, in this studio, I was part of a quiz bowl show called Prep Bowl.
Oh my gosh.
That was shot in this studio where we are now back, 25 years ago. Won all 3 years I was on the team, so won champions. But I had familiarity about what they did here. And so came time I wanted to transfer, and I knew this is where I wanted to go. So I transferred to Troy, graduated from Troy, had the best decision I ever made in my life. And that's hands down. And my wife won't argue with me about that. But coming to Troy, because I met her here. And so Troy is a big part of my life. And so I graduated from here, but then when I got my degree, I went to Montgomery and worked for Channel 8 up there as a producer and a videographer. And once the cycle came around about to start looking for jobs, I was about to start putting my resume out, because usually it's about 2 or 3 years you work in a place, you start moving to the next level. And so, but about that same time, I got a phone call from Kyle Bozeman, who was the TV manager before me, who was TV manager here for 27 years, and made a phone call and said, hey, you should apply. And so I applied. And so I was in the position that you're in now, TV production coordinator. This is all just meta and folding it in on itself. But it was another great choice, another great experience being a part of this program and being the part of the lives of so many young broadcasters that are out there right now. I've got, as I refer to them, my kids. I've got kids all over the country that are out there working, and to be a part of their lives and be a part of what we've done here, it's amazing. And I'm glad to be able to continue it in a different role as manager, but it's something that's a point of pride in my life, and something just being proud of Troy and being proud of TrojanVision. So.
Should I get the tissues out?
Not yet. So no, you're not. You're going to take Barbara Walters' position too now, start making people cry. So.
Well, time will tell. You kind of touched on this already, but again, 21 years. What made you decide to stay here for that long? What is it about Troy that kept you here?
I love what we do here and the product that we produce here. And it's family. It really is. And the folks that I work with, Kyle Bozeman and Jeff Herring and all of the people that I work with, it's a pleasant place to work. You'll find that out. But it's the students and being a part of broadcasting. It's the fun of broadcasting and the fun of educating. I love being able to pass on the knowledge to new people, to new experiences. Like people always said that I probably should have been a teacher, and then now I kind of am in the position where I was.
Absolutely.
So it's like producing television every day at this level, but then being able to teach students at varying levels, and then get to see what they do. And it's kind of that joy of seeing one of my kids succeed, being able to turn on a television and see and be able to watch one of my students do a live report in Montgomery. To be able to flip on and see one of my students doing commentary on NFL Network. It's like seeing those kinds of things and that successes is what kept me around, and it's just fun to work here.
And then finally, we're almost out of time, but I'm curious to know, what's your hope moving forward? This has been a team. You mentioned Kyle Bozeman and Jeff Herring, and you guys were the foundation of TrojanVision for a long time, and now that team has changed. What's your hope and vision as we go forward?
The hope is that I hired someone good to replace me. Time will tell on that.
Yikes.
And I have full confidence in that. All joking aside, the hope is that we just continue doing what we're doing. I mean, we produce an amazing product here. We teach students the right way to broadcast. We do things the right way. We tell the Troy story. This studio is an amazing place. Relationships are built here. Careers are built here. And I want us to continue to do that. Even if I'm not in that position anymore, I'm in this position, we're going to keep doing that and keep producing high quality broadcast journalists and producing high quality relationships that will last a lifetime.
Well, Aaron, on behalf of not only myself, but thousands of students that have come before me, thank you, honestly, for everything you've done and for being here. And he's not leaving. I want to point that out.
TV Manager, still here.
He's not going anywhere, but thank you so much for all that you've done.
All right.
And thank you for joining us.
No problem. All right.
We appreciate it. And thank you so much for joining us on today's edition of Trojan Talk.